Welcome back, everyone. I'm Musical
Operation
Daredevil, and
Cold
today we get to
Thunder.
go all the way over to the Congo, where a bunch of Hutu rebels got bored and decided that they had nothing better to do than capture a couple of Americans. Our orders are pretty simple. We have to rescue Dr. Winston and some sort of generic relief worker. So Dr. Winston is basically an employee of a company known as the Horizon Corporation. As you can see there, we have John Breitling, the CEO of the Horizon Corporation, here to give some sort of advice on the mission. I've basically posted what he's going to say in the thread for your convenience. So this screen, which I kind of breezed past on the first mission, now basically has some news of our exploits over at the Belgian Embassy. You can read here in the Newswire section some news basically on the mission you just completed, and as you go on with missions, it sort of updates. Anyway, for this particular mission, I'm actually going to be taking very few operatives. The rebels in this mission are incredibly jumpy, and if they so much as hear you, they are going to execute the hostages. So I want to take only a few people, and for the most part, really going to be sniping, so it's not that important. What this means for us weapons-wise is that we're going to be taking this gun, which has a silencer and is really one of the most useful guns in the game. And one advantage is that really nobody hears this gun, except maybe you. So I'm going to take two teams. I'm going to be Ding Chavez again. The other team is going to clear out a few rebels out front while I go in and rescue the hostage. So this map, we start off sort of outside the complex, and I'm going to go in as the blue team. As you can see here, the map is fairly open, so I'm just going to sit there and snipe while the red team just sort of follows along until I give the AlphaGo code. Once I give that AlphaGo code, I'm going to make sure that first hostage is safe, and then I'm going to come around and head over to the second hostage, Dr. Winston, who is up on the second floor. Red team, on the other hand, is going to come around, as I might have mentioned earlier, and they're going to take care of those people who are at the camp nearby and in the front of the house. So that's basically the plan. Let's do it. And here we are in the Congo, where all the plants are incredibly flat for some reason. Strange place, the Congo. So anyway, while we're on our way to the house, I'll basically tell you a little bit about the Horizon Corporation. They're led by John Breitling, as I mentioned earlier, and they're a corporation mostly bent on medical research. Just recently, they made some major breakthroughs in cancer research, and they're currently working on a project to basically try and make human beings immortal. So now here we are in a sniping mode. I'm going to take this guy who's going to have a very Shakespearean death. Got some epic sniping music going on in the background. And that's basically everyone in the front of the house taken care of. I think it's safe to send the other team forward.
Alpha, go.
And we'll just follow along behind them. This is basically their research house in the Congo where they're researching stuff, I guess. Probably something having to do with their food shortage. Let's kind of check here, make sure the guy in front of the house doesn't peek his head out and kill people. Well, seems the other team got him. Good job, other team. So now we'll come down over into that small little basement area there, and we'll make sure that our first hostage is well taken care of. We come down here. Let's see how he's doing. There he is, looks fine to me. Alright, now let's go around and check out the house. So anyway, John Breitling, the CEO, he's basically an incredibly wealthy guy because of all the research that Horizon Corporation has done. And his wife, Carol Breitling, is in fact a science advisor to the president. Unfortunately, they divorced quite a few years ago, and while John Breitling is doing quite well, his wife, however, isn't. So let's head right into the house. The guy doesn't seem to be in there. Doesn't seem to be in there either. You guys have no idea how nerve-wracking this is. Or maybe you do, all you Rogue Spear fans out there. Not in there either. There he is. Let's take care of the guy hiding in this room. And now we'll head upstairs. And take care of Dr. Winston. Now, as you saw from the map, there is going to be a rebel up here. However, he has a habit of spawning in one of these side rooms rather than the hallway as the map saw before. And there he is, and I'll just reload and then take him out. Well, sounds like he's going to come up right up to us. And there he goes, right in the chest. And there's Dr. Winston with her captor right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change basically what are called the rules of engagement and go into escort mode. What this means is that any hostage who is in the map who sees me will basically just run straight up to me and start following me. And at this point, the mission is basically over. All we have to do is take care of Dr. Winston and the guy downstairs and go back to the starting point, also known as the extraction zone in this case, and we're pretty much good to go. And here comes the guy downstairs, who's going to run straight up to us, and we'll just head out. So anyway, interesting little fact. Dr. Winston is actually not mentioned in the book. I talked before about Carl Breitling, John Breitling's wife, and she really seems to be Dr. Winston's analog in the book itself. Damn, those crickets are annoying. We've still got a little bit ways to go, so I'll probably take this time to elaborate on something which kind of came up in the first video, but I didn't really go over it. There are basically two ways you can complete most of the missions that work with hostages. You can either rescue all the hostages on the maps I'm doing right now, or you can kill all of the hostiles that are found on the map. Sometimes the mission will make you kill all the hostiles, and that's the only way to complete the mission, but not in this case. And here you are in the extraction zone, that blue outline on the map, and we win. And now we're treated to a lovely shot of that guy sniped with us rescuing the hostages. Well, that's that mission done. I'm Musical Daredevil, and I'll see you guys next time.